March Madness is always full of amazing upsets, but there was one upset we had never seen. In the history of the NCAA tournament, no 16 seed had ever beat a 1 seed, but that was until last year. Before March 18th, 2018, number 1 seeds were 135-0 in the first round of the NCAA tournament. That's when UMBC did the impossible. They were the first ever 16 seed to win a game in the NCAA tournament. They didn't just beat a 1 seed, they beat the number 1 overall seed Virginia. And they didn't just beat them, they beat them by 20. So you guys are probably watching this and getting excited like me, and you're like, oh yeah, anything is possible, we can beat anything. We're the 16th seed, and no matter what 1 seed comes at us in life, we can overcome it, we can take it, and we can not just beat them, but beat them by 20. But I actually want to take a different approach. I want you to look at this as you are the 1 seed. If you're like me, you probably think of yourself more of an underdog. You probably relate more to the 16 seeds. But that's not how God sees you. God created you for amazing things. The Bible tells us that greater is He that is in us than he that is in the world. So with God on your side, you are a 1 seed. And I'm not sure what happened to Virginia in that UMBC game last year, but before that, 1 seeds just went in and took care of business. They weren't even worried, they weren't even scared. They went in and they took care of that 16 seed. It was never even a problem. I want you to look at yourself as that 1 seed because we often think of life as so scary. And more than that, we think of the devil as this big scary enemy that's coming out to get us. And we're just trying to kind of hide and maybe get through life. I think too many of us look at the devil as the 1 seed and we think we're the 16 seed. But that's not the case at all. You're the 1 seed. And the devil isn't even a 2 seed or a 3 seed or a 4 seed. He's a 16 seed. He doesn't have the power and authority in your life. The only way you lose to the devil is if you allow him to win. If you come into this game, maybe overconfident, maybe that's what happened to Virginia, maybe you underestimate him, maybe you come in lazy, or maybe you come in with this attitude that a lot of us do that he's so big and bad and we're afraid of him. But if you're the 1 seed, why are you afraid of a 16? Why are you afraid of the devil? Why are we so afraid of what the devil and what he can do in our lives when God is on our side? And greater is He that is in us than he that is in the world. We're the 1 seed. We should walk into every situation in life with the idea that you're the 1 seed and you're gonna come out on top. So I want you to approach life this way. Maybe in the past, like me, you thought of yourself as smaller, as insignificant, as an underdog in life. I want you to change your perspective. I want you to attack every situation. I want you to attack every day, every moment of every day as the 1 seed. What would you try today if you knew you couldn't fail? What business venture would you do? Right? What person would you go talk to? How would you approach everything in life? How would you approach your job? How would you approach your schoolwork? How would you approach your family? How would you approach your health if you knew that if you put forth the effort, that's all you got to do is put forth the effort, you're going to come out on top. These 1 seeds versus these 16s, they just got to show up. Yeah, we had a case last year where a 16 seed beat a 1, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if Virginia got cocky. I don't know if they just didn't show up because they thought it'd be easy. But in our lives, if we approach life with the confidence of a 1 seed and the idea that, yeah, we got to show up. We got to put forth effort. We can't just sit back and roll over and just say, oh, we'll be fine. You got to put forth the effort. You still got to bring your A game. So I want you to approach life this way. If you bring your A game, you can't be beat. The devil is not this big, powerful enemy that we got to be afraid of. He's a 16 seed. And you're a 1 seed. So start acting like it.